Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cook cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge you thought you ain't finna get nobody's college big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button. I don't know why my dog is all in my face right now. 6. What are you doing? Good news you can use. Good knowledge you thought you ain't finna get nobody's college here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. That knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. We finna slide into this good content, but before we do, hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Man at the Garden Freestyle. Please don't touch my I Got a Body on the Fairy Tales. Won't forget. Boogeyman, all that sound now. Get into that if you ain't got into that. And, dude, what's up with you? Why are you so clingy? She extra clingy today. We finna jump into this content, man. We got Sharice Mills. We got Luce Cannon. What is this one about? Luce Cannon called back after the live and has some words from Bubble Bud, a.k.a. CS2 back. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Please reach out to cutthecontent@gmail.com for authorization rights to any of our posted contents moving forward.
Monitoring at any time.
Bro,
To hear the cost of this call, press 4. You may begin speaking now.
Wife, what's up?
Hey, baby. They let you guys back out?
Yeah.
Well, the live went up. It went up.
It did?
Man, oh, it did. You know, were you giving me the permission to go off on Wack? You know I did, right?
Of course.
You know I did. I didn't hold nothing back. And I kind of did hold some things back, but, you know, we're not going to give them all to them just yet, you know? But yeah, it's going to go up. They couldn't really hear you very well, so I want you to record what you were saying and the things like that, so that I can post it for the next video. And I'm going to try to see about figuring out how to connect the mic to the computer, so moving forward, next call, it'd be nice and clear. Okay?
Yeah, no, definitely, especially if Dirk calling in.
Okay. So you want to talk to them and tell them what you were saying when you were on the live?
Yeah. So basically, is what I was saying is like when somebody do it while somebody in jail and try to attack and do certain things where they thinking that I'm at my lowest point, that's not true, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a coward move. When somebody's sitting there smutting, talking about somebody is telling and doing all this other stuff with no paperwork, that's a lie, right? Second of all is they can't find me on no wiretaps, they can't find me on no text messages.
They don't need to find you on a wiretap. You told on yourself, bro, on all streaming platforms, across all social media platforms, bro. On all social media, follow Luce Cannon, and you see him telling us so. What are you talking about? They don't need you on a wiretap. You are the wiretap. You're like a literal walking wiretap.
They can't find me on no phone calls, nothing. Because why? Because I don't fuck with big uniform, aka big unisex, big useless. I don't fuck with him. So at the end of the day, it's like this. They can't find nothing on it. These whacking them bubble butt make a whole nother situation talking about somebody's telling Tekashi 6.
He has to stop calling a grown man bubble behind. That's very uncomfortable for all parties involved.
He's doing Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm doing Tekashi 6ix9ine when you mess with Tekashi 6ix9ine. You mess with Rash. You mess with this person, that person that's been telling. You mess with CEOs of labels that's been telling. So how is somebody is doing that? That's what you do. You turn a blind eye when it comes down to people that can help you. But you trying to put smut on me because I'm in jail because you mad because I asked you about the CS2 back. Why is
he's having a really hard time getting this out? Maybe next time we can advise him to write a script and then practice it and then read it while he's on the phone, because this is a really extremely difficult thing for us to listen to as this man is struggling to get his point out.
People in here that was on that case that came back to jail telling me about the same thing, saying it was you. Then the next thing about it is, it's like you keep saying stuff about my woman, but you don't want me to bring up the truth about yours. Everything that I've been saying to you is the truth. That's why people is calling your phone, Sharice, begging for me not to put it out. So at the end of the day, I think he should just really understand that we know his type of character. I've been knew it. That's why I'm always 10 steps ahead of somebody.
Yeah, he
I
tried to
know
act like he
how he
knew and he
feels.
was playing you, baby. He tried to make it seem like he was waiting and he was plotting against you and all this stuff, and he was playing. He. Oh my God, what was the word he
No,
used?
but you know that's the thing that he have to do to try to clean it up, but it's not gonna
Yeah,
work
he's like he told
because I
R&B to
feel
call you. He knows everything you guys. No, he doesn't.
no he don't.
He don't know that R&B sent Luce Cannon them nudes. Yep, them noodles, Noods, the noodles.
Listen, R&B gonna be calling you 1,000 times and sending you text messages.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is he have to learn that.
This call is from a federal prison.
You get what I'm saying? He have to stay in a woman's place because when you're dealing with a real man, a real somebody that's a stand-up dude.
The bro just say that Wack needs to stay in a woman's place.
Call is from a federal prison.
You get what I'm saying? He have to stay in a woman's place because when you're dealing with a real man, a real somebody that's a stand-up dude.
Call is from a federal prison.
You get what I'm saying? He have to stay in a woman's place because when you're dealing with a real man, a real
This nigga for sure just told Wack he needs to stay in a woman's place.
somebody that's a stand-up dude, you know how I play. And he wanted to make it seem like that to clean up his relationship because no other woman gonna want him but R&B. So he have to say that because he's gonna look like a fool.
And the sad thing is, he uses her to try to get women because he uses her as like a sex icon or a sex toy to make people try to think that they're so freaky and they're so this. When this man got a whole micro peepee, like, what are you talking about? Right now?
And then the crazy part about it is, like, he's not realizing like all the stuff that he do or whatever is cowardly. He never want to run into nobody. He hides behind a computer and he gets minions and he try to talk well to make people feel like
you can talk good and speak. You can talk good and speak well. Talking well is not the best thing to say. You can talk good or speak well. Speak well is what you were looking for. Don't worry about the words hard.
Got this and that. He has nothing. I'm making him money. I made him likable. So now let me go and get certain people that Luce was dealing with or whatever like that and get underneath him. But Creep don't like him.
Yeah.
Even Robin them don't like him. They just deal with him because he promised them we're going to be out of here with the diaper deal. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Like, bro.
And the sad thing is he's just using them. You know, just like he's using Cash Rules, he's using Gizzy, he's using all of them as pawns, and they don't even realize it. It's sad.
Who the hell are these people outside of the random people that be on Clubhouse spitting all over their phones?
It's really sad.
Yeah, it is, but at the end of the day, it's his game. But he know he made his match.
Yeah,
it's over with for him.
Yeah, and Reggie Wright was in that live. Reggie Wright was trying to correct him, like, you don't mean that, right? You don't mean you're gonna blow up. You mean he's like, nah, fuck that. And then, he was trying to help him by correcting. You don't mean that, but yeah, you did throw a threat there, Wack. You threw a threat, and your boys was trying to fix it, and you were just so in your feelings, so butthurt.
It's all over the Little Dirk thing.
I know.
You have to understand this too. He's talking about third party snitching with Tammy and Big Meech and going strong and doing all this other stuff, but that's what he's doing with R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but R&B go to the court building and doing all this other stuff. I thought you don't do that, sweetie, but you do.
Mm-hmm.
See, things that you say and all the other stuff like that, you just know I'm the truth, I'm the real deal, and I know too much.
And ain't no, I'm not the one. I don't say I do.
Sending R&B to the courthouse is crazy, but at the same time, R&B's doing the same thing, threatening to call the police on Wack.
I'm
things that you say and all the other stuff like that, you just know I'm the truth, I'm the real deal, and I know too much.
And ain't no, I'm not the one. I don't say I do. I say I'm a civilian. I'll do that. My husband won't say Sharice will never do that. No, Sharice will. I'm not from the streets. My husband understands that 100%. I don't fake that funk. Sorry.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like we ain't gonna allow people to sit there and say that. And I might not agree with my wife do or anything like that, but she's gonna always be right in the public's eye.
Mm-hmm.
When we get off the phone or something like that,
So in the public eye, you think your girl's right for snitching? Got it.
and we have a private moment or whatever, I would tell her about herself. But to everybody else in this world, she's gonna always be right.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what y'all say.
See, my husband will never publicly disrespect me like you do.
No.
At all. Never. Never.
No, so that's the whole thing. You see, he can't even say certain things about R&B with the conversation and stuff like that, because he always been on like FaceTime calls and certain things like that. When dealing with phone calls, or he be driving to LA, like R&B. He means well and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, she have no outlet to get her frustrations out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't probably blame her because she's dealing with.
So R&B for sure must have sent Luce Cannon some freaky texts, because now she's talking about to get her frustrations out and all kind of stuff like that, which would explain why I have this message in my phone of Sharice Mills feeling the type of way about R&B sending Luce Cannon some nudie-udies. Interesting. Got it.
Conniving.
Y'all want to see that content? Let me know something.
Self-centered, like loser. He's broke. Everybody thinking he got money and stuff like that. He's a professional middleman. He don't do no business by himself. It's always middling man something. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's
always middling man something. Always middlemaning something. Middling man something. Not what you're looking for. A middleman. We're going to just let him make it. We know he's slow.
Professional middleman. He don't
middling man
do
something?
no business by himself. It's always middling man something. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's not a boss.
I bet you that diaper company is not even really his. He's just trying to swindle on that shit too.
Yeah, no. He's trying to do things talking about the diaper company, the mines, and the things. Like, no, if they won't, it don't take that long. It don't take years to do a contract. It started in Barbados, then the Congo, this, and that. Zachariah already been telling people, like, he getting over on Wack. Wack put in probably like $200K on that deal. It's nothing. It's not going to happen. It's over with, buddy.
Yeah, that's crazy, because that diaper deal ain't never going down. For sure, for sure. That's real.
Contract. It started in Barbados, then the Congo, this, and that. Zachariah already been telling people, like, he getting over on Wack. Wack put in probably like $200K on that deal. It's nothing. It's not going to happen. It's over with, buddy. He's been used. They seen a lollipop and they licked it. You a sucker.
They seen a lollipop and they licked it is crazy.
That's it.
It's a crazy thing to say about a man with a man.
Ooh, did you just say they seen a lollipop and they licked it? You a sucker. That's a bar right there, baby. That's bars.
Yeah, but I love you, and then I'll talk to you later.
All right, my love. I love you too. Mwah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
So with that being said, man, Luce Cannon has some information about R&B trying to have some whoopee with Luce Cannon. R&B trying to make whoopee with Luce Cannon. For those of y'all who know, what was that from? Make whoopee. What was that? The dating show, the dating game? One of them old shows. Trying to make whoopee with Luce Cannon. Rat has been flammed out of the diaper deal, and Wack be middling man and stuff. That all being said, man, be better today than what you were yesterday. Be even better tomorrow, but today be at your best. Red dots to the left, you know the rest, and it's free. I've been waiting until he's free. We're gone.